I was recently asked what to do with a stinky dog, and I could totally relate to this because sometimes Sam stinks a lot. So much so I have to kick off a couple of incense when I wake up in the morning. But it's important to realize, why does an older dog stink? And the skin issues of older pets will usually fall into two categories. Either they'll be dry and scaly because their sebaceous glands aren't creating the natural oils that they used to, or they'll be like greasy and sticky, if you will. And that's what I see more commonly, is that greasy dog. So the reason for this is a couple of things. One is because the skin, which is usually a natural barrier, starts to get thin. It starts to not be able to fend off the natural infections that they usually run into. And so it starts to get cracks. It's like an older person that you may see with really thin skin, that you just touch them and they bruise, and that's the same thing with our pets. Another reason why they get kind of stinky when they're older is because they're difficult to groom, and I totally understand that. So now, what should we do about this? If you do have one of those oily dogs, you could actually try Selsun Blue, and that's something we use, so it's over the counter and really easy to get. But I want to encourage you that if that dog still stinks after a couple of baths with the Selsun Blue, I want you to go see your veterinarian, because so often these guys will have either a bacterial or a yeast infection in their skin, and it's just too difficult to get to with an over-the-counter shampoo. So your veterinarian will just take a little test and see what kind of infection they may have, and prescribe a shampoo that may have an antibacterial or an anti-yeast component to it, and really get to the source of the problem. Because I want these guys not to stink so much, because they're not then in the bedroom with you, they're not in the living room, you're sticking them outside because they smell so bad, and I totally get it. So anyway, I hope this was helpful, and that's why some of our dogs are a little stinky as they get older.